thanks for coming to my channel. This is Midnight Moon Tarot and I'm Diana. This reading is for the astrological sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or anywhere in your birth chart that Virgo might appear. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd like to take just a second and invite you to subscribe and click that little bell so that you're sure to be notified whenever I upload new content. Also, in the description box below, you'll find links to my social media, my Patreon, my PayPal, and links to some really cool things on Amazon. I think you guys will like. Okay, so this reading is for Virgo for May 2020. Keeping in mind that all tarot readings are timeless. So whether you come across this reading right after I upload, a week, month, or even a year from now, if you feel drawn to watch it, most likely you will find a message for you within the reading. And if it doesn't completely resonate with you, also keep in mind your other planetary placements. Like I mentioned at the beginning, if you know your other planetary placements, you can listen to your other signs as well for additional messages. Okay, so let's go ahead and calibrate these cards to the astrological sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Jupiter. And ask our angels, guides, and ancestors for any love messages for Virgo for the month of May 2020. Spirit, what love messages do you have for Virgo for May 2020? Spirit, what love messages do you have for Virgo for May 2020? Spirit, what love messages do you have for Virgo for May 2020? And one more time. I think we'll be good at that. Okay, now I'm going to divide these into 3 stacks, okay? 1, 2, 3. The card on the bottom of the deck you'll see as soon as I do, it is the 3 of Wands. Now the 3 of Wands talks about you've put in a lot of hard work, you've made a lot of effort in a lot of areas, and you are waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for that well-deserved reward. And this card is the overall energy for your spread. So as we go through, I will show you how this card's going to relate to the other cards that come up in your reading. Okay, now for those of you who are new here, I do 4 rows. The first row is for you. It's for things that you might have been dealing with, things that are, you know, coming towards you, situations, people, things like that. All right. Now, the second row is the same thing, only it's for your beloved, your intended twin flame, soulmate, karmic partner, divine counterpart. This could be somebody you just met. It could be an ex that you really still feel those deep soul ties with and you want to reconcile. Also, it's generally the person that you think of the most, the one that you think of when you first wake up, and the last person you're thinking of just before you fall asleep at night. The third is obstacles and challenges, fears and anxieties, and the last is outcome. Okay, now these cards, every one of them look very contradictory, so we're just going to see how this reading goes. Well, we have the 5 of Swords, and then we have Justice. And the thing is, when you have the 5 of Swords, that's a lot of like really vicious arguing over petty things. Someone who doesn't really have a valid argument with you. With the Justice card, this could have something to do with maybe legal issues or something coming up in a court case. Don't know. If it doesn't, then, you know, disregard that. But it also could mean that, you know, you are deciding on a final decision about whatever it is you are going to, you know, that's coming up in your life that's been maybe a thorn in your side for a while. But the 5 of Swords, you can see this person has his sword drawn and the other person's thrown his down and walked away. It's like it's not even worth it. Can't talk to you, can't communicate with you. This isn't going nowhere. When you get in these type arguments with someone and they resort to name calling instead of what the actual issue is that the two of you are trying to reach a compromise on, because that's what arguments in a relationship are about, is, you know, caring enough about the other person person and the other person caring enough about you that you want to find that middle ground where both people are satisfied. You don't want to bully your way. And that's what this person is right here. They are a bully. Okay, and they're bullying you, and it's leaving you to walk away from the situation and make that final decision about what it is that you want to do with this person. So I see that you've been separated from them for a while, and you have a new offer of love coming in, possibly from a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, coming into your life. And this is someone that, after feeling kind of left out and abandoned and cold from the person that you love the most and you've been separated from, or thought that you had this deep relationship with, and they've pretty much just discarded you, and you have this new person coming in to save the day, basically. A very romantic person. This is someone who, is absolutely ready. Maybe after everybody's had this, sheltering at home thing going on, and we're separated from people. A lot of people are actually realizing the value in having those connections and having that type of relationship. So this is someone who has, had plenty of time to think about what they want, and they are offering you this cup of love. So this is a new person coming in, and this is what you have been dealing with. All right, now again, in your obstacles and challenges, whenever we have the moon card, I'm always talking about the eclipse and the shadow of the earth moving off the moon, and then it's fully illuminated and you can see and you find out things that sometimes you wish you had never known. You thought you were on your way to healing, and here comes more crap that you didn't even need to know because you've already decided to leave the relationship, but it comes about. But again, you're sitting there wondering, am I ever going to be able to trust again? Am I ever going to be able to have someone in my life where we have that reciprocity, where we have that give and take, that a genuine couple should be sharing? And in your outcome, I see we have the Four of Coins, which tells me, Virgo, you're still holding on. You're holding on really tightly to whatever it is that you've left behind. For some reason, you're still feeling that bond. You have looked at this situation as if this person were your soulmate. Maybe you were married to this person at one time. Maybe you're married to them currently, but in separation. But you're holding on to it. Okay? Very committed. You're very loyal. All right, so we're back to your column again. Now, like I said, I lay out 4 columns, 2 cards in each column. I'm going to do this for a total of 3 times, a grand total of 24 cards. We're just starting the second set, and we have the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Your partner has the Ace of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. Your obstacles and challenges, fears and anxieties are the Lovers as well as the 6 of Pentacles. And your outcome is Hermit and the Hierophant. All right. So Page of Wands talks about receiving that news, getting that communication from that fire sign, from that person who is very passionate and maybe only views you as a sexual choice. Maybe somebody that just, wants to kill off a little excess energy, having been in quarantine the last couple of months here. So yeah, be careful of that. Of course, enjoy yourself if that's what you want to do, and you realize that this is basically a friends with benefits type situation, or somebody who is willing to put it out there to you that this is what they want. At least they're being honest with you. They're not trying to deceive you into thinking that this is the great romance of the century. Okay. All right. Now, the person that you are truly in love with the most is mourning over the loss of the relationship that they had with you. They're sitting here looking at these 3 spilled cups, and when they feel that, hold on, I was looking for that other card I just laid down. Okay. When they feel like, they've lost everything. Sometimes they're not even aware of these Two of Cups that are sitting here right behind them. So this could be you kind of mourning that loss. This is the way that your partner views you, okay? So your partner sees you as someone who is just wasting away and pining away for them. It kind of feeds their ego just a little bit. This will lead them sometimes to step right back into the situation, the one that you've been holding on to, that Four of Pentacles situation. This, the universe is going to come along, and this could be a very new person coming into your life. This could be an earth sign coming into your life that would match your earthliness, that could have the same values and the same type attitudes towards loyalty that you do. And out of the clear blue sky, the universe is offering you this opportunity to go through this new doorway right there and enter into a new relationship, new life. Brand new, okay? Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles and we have the Lovers. And again, you've got the two different scenarios that you're balancing in your head right now. If you haven't completely let go of one relationship, it's hard to start another. I know that there are dozens of people, millions of people, who start relationships before they're out of the other because they can't deal with the breakup phase and the healing phase and that loneliness phase. They always have somebody lined up, all right? That's not you, okay? So you've done your time. You have worked hard. You are deserving and waiting for that one true love to come into your life, and here it is. And at the same time, you're still worried about, is this relationship going to be the same way my previous relationship was, where it was kind of a one-sided thing, where you were the one who's doing all the giving, or the other person made you feel like you were a beggar, or that you were always having to pester to get that attention from them. And you're worried that, when you step into this new relationship, that Knight of Cups, that is, where is he? Where is it? I lost him. Okay, yeah, that Knight of Cups that's entering your life right here, and can give you this type of love. Water signs are very sentimental, and they're very emotional, and it could be exactly what you need. Water nourishes earth. Okay, it can get a little dry, but you know what? It's something that, only you are going to have to decide if that's what you want to happen. So this is going to cause you maybe to step back from the situation for a little bit, to re-examine where you've been, how you got to where you are now, the situations that led up to it. You want to retrace your steps. You want to be very sure-footed, so to speak. He's watching his path very carefully. There's a lot of rocks and things in his path. He could stumble and break on. You don't want to repeat the same type of scenario when you're entering into a brand new relationship with someone. Okay, when that you, of course, being Virgo, you don't really enter relationships unless they are very serious. This lover right here is very marriage-minded and views you as a potential soulmate type person that they want to spend the rest of their life together with. All right, so now we are in the third set of 4 cards. We have the Queen of Cups as well as the Empress. In your partner's column, we have the Judgment as well as the Sun. Okay, so we're having a lot of this old, new. It's like, now that you're coming into your own and you're making your own decisions and you are living your best life, the person that maybe was not always there for you, the one that you had this previous commitment with, it seems like they are feeling like, oh my gosh, look at her now, look at her shine, I really want to be with her. When they see you in a new relationship, it really causes them to rethink what they want to do. But basically, it's just that, you know, when you were with them and they were doing whatever they want, they didn't take your feelings into consideration. And now that you are moving on, they don't like it and they're going to try to come back in. Now, you can go back and you can have that reconciliation if you want to, but you're going to be in the same type situations that you were in unless everything from that relationship was fixed before you start. Okay, and anyway, so the obstacles and challenges are the Queen of Wands as well as the Four of Cups, and your outcome is the Death card as well as the Page of Cups. All right, so here we are. We have this Queen of Cups here, and we have the Empress, and this is you, Virgo. This is so you, and it is making you where you just seem like the queen of the world to this new person that's coming into their life. They truly see you as the Queen of Cups. They also see you as the Empress. You're full of beauty, you're full of art, you're full of seduction. You have all things aesthetic within you that you are wanting to share with, that they are wanting you to share with them, and you are wanting to have this type of relationship here where you are loved and valued and appreciated. So when we come to your partner, we have the old partner and new partner. We have this old partner coming around saying, let me come back, let's start over, let's have this resurrection of our relationship. Or you have this new person coming into your life and you see this beautiful red scarf, whatever, it's right here too. All right, you have the sun coming out behind this Empress, and you have this sun right here shining. And it's all about brand new beginnings. So you can choose this new scenario, this new person coming into your life, or you have the option of whether you're going to stick it out for the sake of whatever is going on in your life that you seem to feel is more important. You want to be more self-sacrificing. Maybe you have kids with this person and you don't want to disturb that family, but you've got to remember that your kids are not always going to be happy when you reconcile with your partner, because a lot of times there's that unequal Six of Coins feeling going on where one person is doing more giving and caring than the other. And then in your obstacles and challenges, we have this Queen of Wands energy that you're feeling. So, you know, this is you wanting to be a little mysterious, and this is you maybe feeling that you're a little bored with this water person that's coming into your life. And you have to remember that a lot of times, you know, when you're so used to that dopamine roller coaster with the bad boy situation, that when you were with someone who was loving and respectful and kind and considerate to you, it can seem a little boring. But trust me, you're going to feel a lot more sane and you're going to feel a lot more love when you get off of that little emotional roller coaster. All right, and again, you're down to two choices. You have the end of a situation, divorce, end of a relationship, whatever, or you accept this offer of love that this new person is bringing into your life. Okay, Virgo, that is your reading for May 2020. And of course, I'll be here in another week or so with your May mid-monthlies. And I'm also going to be doing a giveaway, and it will be listed in the community section. I'm going to have that up probably this afternoon, tomorrow, within a few days. Anyway, I'll explain all the rules and how it works and everything in that tab as well. Okay, so thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you to the ones who are returning, and welcome, and thank you for coming here to anyone new. And thank you so much for all of your comments, likes, subscribes, shares, views, all of it. It means the world to me. And to those of you who have so very generously donated to this channel, thank you. I love you. I appreciate you so much. This is a very, very hard time economically for so many people here, and I know that it's tough. If you want to contribute to the channel and you just can't afford to, just watch a commercial. Every little penny here and there helps to enable me to be here and continue creating videos for you and nurturing our little family and our community here on YouTube. Okay, Virgo. Bye-bye. I love you. Bye-bye.